Hey, this is Mr. Jarvis with Homework Help for October 23rd, and we're looking at adding unlike fractions. And by unlike, they have different denominators, and denominator is how many pieces would equal one whole. We have to be dealing with the same sized pieces to add equally and be equitable in this. So usually what I do is I write out all the multiples of 3, not all, but like 6 of the multiples of 3. I start writing multiples of 9. I look for a common one that they're both divisible by or can be so evenly. So, but in this case, 9 is divisible by 3, meaning I can multiply 3 by a number and get 9. So I found my common denominator, and it's 9. Okay, so my common denominator is 9. So what I need to change are the terms of this fraction, 14 thirds. I need to write it as something over 9. Now, we learned if we multiply, it's the identity problem. If we multiply a number by 1, we don't change its value. So I can multiply 14 thirds by 5 fifths or 6 sixths or 8 eighths, and I don't change its value. I'll just change the terms of the fraction. It'll be the same amount, just written in different terms. But I need the terms I need is something over 9. So what I asked myself is, what did I multiply this 9 by to get 3 by to get 9, and I multiplied it by 3. So 3 thirds is 1. So if I multiply the 3 by 3, I get 9. I also have to multiply the 14 by 3. And 14 by 3, it's going to get me 42. 3 times 4 is 12. I'll just work it out. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 42. 42 ninths is what I'm dealing with. So that's not my answer, though. So what I have is 42 ninths plus 5 ninths. Now that's real simple. All I do is, and that is going to give me 47 ninths. Okay. Now that's what we call an improper fraction. It's fine for now to leave it alone, but 9 ninths is 1. 18 ninths would be 2. So forth and so forth. So if I divide 47 by 9, how many wholes am I going to get? I'm going to get 5. 5 times 9 is 45, and I'll have 2 left over. So you can write this as 5 and 2 ninths. You don't have to yet. Eventually, I'm going to want you to write it, all the fractions in their simplest terms. So let's take a look at, that was number 2. Let's take a look at one more. We have 3 3/4 plus 8 and 7/18 here. That's number 3. So I need to find my common denominators. First thing I do is 18 divisible by 4, and I think it's not. So I start writing out multiples of 18. 18, count by 18. 18 times 1 is 18, times 2 is 36. If you know your multiplication tables pretty well, you know that 36 is divisible by 4. So I can multiply 4 by a number and get 36 as well. So bingo, I found it. It's 36 is my common denominator. I'll just make some room here. So I need to write 4 3/4 or 3/4. Let me work out 3/4. Something over 36. And what do I multiply 4 by to get 36? 9. 9 ninths. So 27 36 is what I get. So let me make some more room here now. So what the problem I'm dealing with now is 4 and 27 36. I'll write that a little better. I'm going to change this. That's no good. Let me write it over here. That equals 4 and 27 36 plus, well, now I need to find this 18 here. So I need to convert that. This is going to be a little easier. So 7/18 is this equal to something over 36. Identity of 1. If I multiply, what do I multiply the 18 by to get 36? You got it. 2. So if I multiply the denominator by 2, I also multiply the numerator by 2. 2 halves is 1. If I multiply something by 1, I don't change its value. So 14 36. So 8 plus, let me write this a little cleaner here, plus 8, that wasn't very much cleaner, 14 36. And I'm going to get 12. 4 plus 8 is 12. 17 plus 14, I can get 41, 36. That's an improper fraction again. If you want, if you can divide it and go through all that, if you're kind of advanced, you can convert the improper fraction. You're going to end up with 13 and 5, 36. But we'll do that later. So that's optional. But this is, if you have this, that's fine. Okay. 12 and 41, 36. Let's take a look at a couple more others and you can kind of speed this up. Here's another where, boom, common number is 15. So I just need to write the 4/3 as something over 15. What I multiply the 3 by to get 15, I multiplied it by 5. So I got to do both. 20/15. So this is 20/15, which is the same as 4/3 plus 17/15. I just realized I wrote a 14. Didn't mean to do that. And I should get 37/15. Okay. All right. And then I know that 37, that's an improper fraction. 15/5 is 1. 30/15 would be 2. And 7/15. So if you're kind of advanced, you can write in there. But this is fine. 37/15 for now. Okay, we'll get to the improper fractions later. Okay, now we have 7/8. We got a little pattern here. 16 is divisible by 8, so I could probably do this in my head, right? 16, I multiply the 8 by 2 to get 16, so I have to multiply the 7 by 2. 17/36, and I'm going to get 3 and 31/16. That's an improper fraction. So if you want to divide 31 by 16, this is fine. But if you're going the next step, if you're able to change these, and that's the same as 4, because 31/16 is greater than 1. The numerator is greater than the denominator, 15/16. So just a little extra help for you. You can check that out. Let's see if I did another one. I didn't bring another one on there. So good luck with the homework and have a great evening.